Hello, hello, hello. First of all, thank you, Dango, for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're a good time. You know who I am. I don't need to explain stuff, but you may not know what we're doing today. And what we're doing is watching Alien Stage last round, which is called Karma, which is interesting. However, before we do that, I'm going to poorly explain all the rounds of Alien Stage for anyone who's watching this and it's their first time. Okay, so round one, we have two people called it was Mizzy and Sua, yeah. Doomed Jury. Let's just call that round Doomed Jury. Anyway, we learn about the whole situation for a bit. Sua loses, she just dies. Mizzy sad. Okay, round one done. Round two, that was Till. Till basically is the guitar dude. He likes Mizzy. They have a whole thing, but like not really, but like kinda. And he rocks out. He doesn't even let the other person sing. He wins this round, the other person dies. The end. Round three. That is, I believe Black Sorrow will introduce to Ivan. Ivan can sing. Also, he's super down bad for Till. Yeah? You gotta remember this. He's super down bad for Till. So that round happens. He's like singing Black Sorrow. Till is not looking at him while that song is being sang. Ivan's upset, but he's like, okay, I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah. Round four doesn't exist. Something happens, but round four doesn't exist. Round five, we have Ruler of Heart, which introduces it to what's his name? Dude who's like Itachi. Luca, yeah. Luca's singing Ruler of Heart with Mizzy. And it's kind of a mental mindfuck because Luca is almost portraying, what's her name? Sua. And again, it's basically a genjutsu of a song. It's an interesting fight. However, at the end of that, Mizzy snaps and just tries to kill Luca. Doesn't go successful. However, she is able to escape. Then we have like the top three. I believe it's top three, but like I might be wrong. Yeah, top three, which is just like a showing off of all three contestants. Then we have all hit, all in, which introduces us to Hayuna, who was also there in round five. And Hayuna, she bad. But also Luca likes her, but she doesn't like Luca. They have a whole reason for that. We don't need to worry about that. We discovered that later. Hayuna, yeah. Then round six is Cure, and basically Till is depressed and he has to sing against Ivan. Ivan knows Till is depressed and is trying to encourage him to not give up on love. And then during the round, Ivan realizes Till is going to lose, and Ivan's like, I don't want to live in a world without my boy, so I'ma die instead. Even though I could have beaten Luca with my hands tied behind my back. But, I'm gonna let Ivan do it. Hayuna. Listen, listen, if I say it wrong, I say it wrong. Hayuna. Listen, it doesn't matter. If I say it wrong, I say it wrong. Anyway. Also, you have the boink emote. You're still a member. You can use the boink emote. It's fine. Anyway, cure happens. Ivan's like, I know a way to make sure I lose. I'ma kiss Till. Because I'ma die anyway. So they kiss. Till wasn't expecting it. And then, Ivan's like, job done. And then he dies. Hayden. That is not easier to pronounce. Anyway, the final round happens. It's between Till and Luca. And the song they sing is Blink Gone. That song is a banger, yeah? That song is really good, really fantastic. And we're meant to believe, like, we're meant to almost believe that, oh, Till can win. Nah, he don't win. He don't win. So he does his best, but he don't win. And then the resistance comes in. And during that time, Luca sees Hayuna. The name I'm pronouncing incorrectly. It doesn't matter. We'll find out why it doesn't matter. She dies anyway. Anyway, we get the song Wedge, which is basically a song which is an alternate timeline where the aliens don't invade and everything is good. Hey, Crayons. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. But yeah, we got an alternate timeline. And then we also find out that Luca killed Hayuna's brother, Hey Una. Hey Una. Hanuna. Hey Una. Hey Una. He Una. He Una. Hi Una. He Una. He killed her brother. Anyway, she dies in Luca's arms and is like, I hate you. I just hate you. Yeah, she dies in Luca's arms saying I hate you, and Till is like, well, Till's currently dying, so he has no reaction. But Luca's like, damn, you hate me that much? What did I do? And then, you know, we are reminded that he killed her brother, you know. Also, he has a twisted sense of love. And during all of that, Missy's there. She's got a short haircut, and she is looking at Luca and is like, man, fuck this bitch. You know? And yeah, now it's the two of them. And this song is called Karma. So we're gonna switch over to that screen. I hope my recap was good. Do you think my recap was good? I think my recap was good. You know, I cut through all the waffle. It doesn't matter. It's really good, you know? And it's not like I'm gonna sing. The only song I know is like Blink Gone. The only part of that. And Ruler of My Heart. You know that one. You know? Ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart. That one. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because we're ending this. It's the last one. We don't need to touch Alien Stage ever again. We'll be done after this. Not in a bad way. In a way of like, man, these songs are good, but I'm probably not gonna watch the animations because I think I like the songs just as they are. And I don't want to see the animations again. Black Sorrow. You are right, Crayons. Black Sorrow is really good. Yeah. But yeah, the animation is really nice. But I think I will just let the nostalgia of it keep me going. And yeah. Also, I feel sorry for anyone who watched this in 2022 because that's when it started. I jumped on it super late. I just get to, you know, enjoy the ending. Good job. Anyway, time to, first of all, switch over screens. Second of all, no BGM. We're good. Okay. Are you guys ready for Karma? I'm gonna pause. I am just going to pause because I like to analyze stuff. Is that okay? Is that alright? I have subtitles on as well because we need subtitles. Okay? Now, I press play. I gotta read this out for anyone just in case. This video contains violent content and scenes involving blood. Some viewers may find certain parts disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey Delta, hope you're doing good. Heck yeah, thank you for the raid. Let's go. We're just starting to watch Karma. I am going to pause a lot, so no one complain about pausing. Exactly. It's a reaction. It's not just me being like, man, this is nice. Now, let's press play. Okay. I'm not going to feel sorry for you specifically. Like, I get it. The aliens are the bad guys, yeah? However, they're kind of all faceless to me. They don't matter. Luca, I'm not gonna feel bad for you for crying, you know? I'm not. Other people will. I'm not going to. I'm just saying. Ruler of my heart was a fucked up round. I can hate on him a little. It's not your fault, Luca, but you know. Sympathy decline, exactly. This ain't gonna work for me. It's like feeling bad for Sua. Okay, who's stepping over? Oh, hey, let's go. Let's go, round 2. Let's go. Oh yeah, subtitles is great. Let's go, Mizzy, let's go. Hey, with the right, left, right, good night. One sec. I need to go back. I didn't realize that. Although, oh wait, hold up. Okay. I think I might need to feel bad for Luca just for a second. Let's reverse it. So, Luca's in his childhood mind, and I think he just interpreted himself about to get beaten up by an alien. So, you know, that's tragic. However, at the same time, it's Mizzy, so it's fine. Rewatching the B-ups, listen, analyzing it, you know? She hitting him with that rule of my heart trauma. Took you back to your childhood. Damn. Also, I do like the whole, like, you know, the mic sound. Also, the crowd cheering is kind of crazy.
위선 떨지 마.
She's right.
너나 나나 구원받을 자격 없어.
She is right. Like, they're both terrible people at this point. One sec, I will reverse just for past this part. Damn. I just need to, like, get this part, yeah. That is the look of someone saying you just got what you deserve, kind of. That is the look of someone you just got what you deserved. This is sports commentary now? Exactly. Yeah. No, that's understandable. Even though it's a hallucination. I don't know if it's a hallucination or like an actual like apparition, but yeah. This kid kind of embodies my feelings towards Luca. Sorry, I'm just a here. You know, I'm being so real. Again, Luca's a victim of this system, but also someone who perpetrates it as well. Unfortunately, like he's succeeded from this system a lot. Like again, he's been top dog at the singing. You know. Also, hey CY4. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Okay, let's. Okay, you guys are getting the music. Cool. Oh yeah, this was one of damn, yeah. That's the cycle of use. Yeah, now unfortunately, like I really think Alien Stage's ending is going to be one where nothing gets achieved and the cycle just continues because they can just find a new Luca, you know? Those human farms still exist. Also, a resistant member who was very close to woman's name. I can't. One second, I'm gonna go to Google to figure out how to pronounce it. Okay, give me the Korean.
You are looking at
dude. I just want to know how to pronounce it. Okay.
Let's learn how to pronounce once and for all correctly the name of the South Korean singer, songwriter, rapper, and model.
Can we move on, Julian?
From K-pop music, celebrities that are.
I don't. Just say the name.
Make sure to stay tuned. So, in Korean, her first name is Kim, and that's pronounced rather similarly in Korean, Kim Hyun-ah. So it's
Hyun-ah.
Hyuna, Hyun-ah.
Hyun-ah. Okay. Hyun-ah. 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 Yeah, this dude was part of Hyun-ah's, you know, team, and I'm pretty sure everyone was close with her. I'm trying to think if he's one of the dudes we saw in All In. I might be incorrect. Hyun-ah. Bro, that is. I'm not gonna remember that. I'm gonna be so real. Anyway. Oh damn. Okay. Okay, we got this side of the relationship. Okay. Yo. Hold up. What? You could have just asked for the laptop. Like, damn. Mizzy. Mizzy. He's leaving with you. He on your team. That is the most pointless use of a gun in all time. There's a part where things are complicated. I can tell because She's currently running on PTSD trauma. My best friend died on this stage energy. Nah, she would have been denied if she's asked. I doubt it. The dude was crying and in shock. Like, what was Isaac the one who shot her? Isaac was the one who shot. You know what? Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. It's not. If Isaac was the one who shot her, then yeah, I get it. That's fair. Isaac was the one who shot her, right? One second. I'm about to do research for this reaction. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, Eisen took the bullet. Yeah. I think it was Isaac. It explains the crying. If it's just some random dude, GG. They didn't show the face. Yeah. It might be some random dude. Yeah, it's fine. It could be some random dude. We don't have the face. We just have a depressed guy. I think Isaac has a scar on his face anyway. But yeah. That is, y'all were play. It was Isaac. I almost fell for your gaslighting. Yeah, he shot her. Just watch it. I'm analyzing. I can analyze. Anyway, we see the same face. Yeah, this is the same face that Sua pulled before she got shot as well. Damn. Hacking together. The people who are connected with her are hugging her, but also I think that's like a metaphor for the people trying to grab the laptop off her. Oh, she's breaking the wall. The hell is happening? Okay, turns out she was there during the kiss. Turns out she was there. That's good to know, I guess. Because how else is she gonna know that happened? So she was there. Okay. Yeah, I know. Ivan consent. What was it? That is a look of a man who is not ready to kiss another man. Okay, this is the power of twisted love I'm seeing in action. Yeah, just people's interpretation of love. We see Lucas. Also, I think the music might be a bit too loud. I'm a lower it. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm a lower it a tad bit. Yeah. We ride the wind to a place beyond time. Okay. The music is a banger. Don't worry about being late. At least you're here. They're trying to perform. She's seen the ghosts of all the other kids that died. Damn.
현아 언니, 고백할 게 있어요. 그 애는 매일 밤 남몰래 죽음을 연습하고 있었어요. 사실 알면서
She rehearsed the whole. We called that from like the first recording. She knew she was gonna die. She knew it. Suwa, like, I get you, but I don't get you, but I get you. Like, damn, okay, we got hit with like 2 plot twists already. That's crazy work. Okay. For those of you who don't know what happened, during the first round, I was saying like, oh, she's kind of getting ready to die. And I remember specifically saying, oh, she's doing the smile before you get killed. And then she got killed. So yeah, she was planning to die. It also lines up with this face as well. She been planning to die. Okay, we're gonna take it back from here because yeah. Okay. Okay, and that's the missile they were going to launch because we see in the background. Yeah. And we can tell that it failed, unfortunately. Okay, and yeah, just the people around. And it really goes to show when love isn't understood fully, it's just a feeling, and you don't know how to do things. Because she hit the cancel button. Hold up, she canceled that shit. One sec. Oh. I thought she pressed execute. Are you sure you want? Yeah, I thought she. Okay, yeah, she canceled that. Yeah, she canceled that shit. Girl, you are not in the right state of mind. Then again, who is in this universe? We know who was. Girl's name I cannot pronounce. Huna. Yeah. Execute was highlighted though. It doesn't seem like it went through, so I think it failed. Yeah. So I think they executed the failure, I guess. Because red means bad. It also explains why everyone's running towards her. But yeah, it really goes to show the terrible interpretation of love that when not taken care of properly can make people do actions that are unbecoming of them, or like not really what you think of love. Like, for example, like you know how children sometimes play fight, and then you know how children sometimes play fight, and it's usually because, oh, they like the person that play fighting sometimes, you know? Like, that interpretation of love, and then, you know, some parent has to correct that. Till, man, I feel so sorry for you. Even in fantasies, you ain't smiling. I think the happiest you were till was during the time where you smashed the alien guitar and then Blink Gone. Yeah, those 2 songs. Luca, you kind of deserved it. I'm gonna just be real, you know. Like, you don't deserve it. No one deserves it. This all sucks. Yeah. And then, you know, Doom Jury. But their hearts get connected, so like they understood their feelings of love toward each other. Like they fully understood their feelings of love toward each other, which is great.
현아 언니, 고백할 게 있어요. 그 애는 매일 밤 남몰래 죽음을 연습하고 있었어요.
Every night you rehearse your death is crazy.
사실 알면서 모른 척했어요.
Like, you're both kind of Mizzy, Sua, you're both kind of as bad as each other because Sua, you were planning your death. Mizzy knew you were planning your death. Both of y'all are kind of crazy with it.
아마도 전 그 애한테
Like,
그렇게까지 절박하지 않았나 봐요. 언니의 사랑과는 다르다는 거 알아요.
yeah,
하지만 이것 또한 사랑이었어요.
that love was different.
그 누가 뭐라 할 수 있겠어요? 언니도 그 애의 표정을 봤다면 날 질책할 수 없을걸요?
Oh, sure. Okay, y'all knew each other were planning to die. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, y'all really loved each other, huh? Y'all really loved each other. Yeah, that is true. She gave each other lines, yeah. What's it with these siblings? They ain't siblings. The way they choking each other, they ain't siblings. They ain't siblings. Well, yeah. I'm guessing the bathtub scene happened the night before they had their big performance. Oh, hi! Finally, the two of them are smiling with each other. Let's go. I mean, it's because of this destruction of alien stage, which is great, but like, they're smiling. I'm gonna take that. That's a W. Look at the two of them. Sure, it's in a ball of fire, but look at them. Look at them all. Yeah, those two are fucking. Man, I thought it was just like, oh man, friendship, but like they kind of like each other. Slash, they really trust. Nah, they were fucking. I'm sorry, that's the worst analysis of this. Let me rephrase it. The love that they had was strong enough and also physical, which is crazy. Which also explains why they were willing to sacrifice each other. Well, Sue was able to sacrifice herself for Mizzy's. And yeah, we're seeing the destruction of the alien stage and every victim just laughing while the aliens are screaming. Like, look at it. It's such a interesting and beautiful interpretation. Then you waited to tell Jill. I mean, the new one only. July was 7 days ago, cry. Don't even. Well, welcome to the extended Pride Month video. Anyway.
당신을 도망치고 있는 것뿐이야. 단 한순간도 자신의 진짜 감정을 직면하지 않았지.
Damn.
적당한 대의나 정의 같은 것에 매달리면 뭔가 해결되는 것 같았나요? 돌아온 게 그 개죽음인 거.
Yeah, it really goes to show there's no justice in this place.
인간 그 자체가 이 모든 괴로움을 주범이니까 사랑하면서도 자취하지 않고서.
I mean, that's a very interesting interpretation. Like, when we really break it down, it's like every moment of love we've seen in Alien Stage has been at the cost of someone else. Sua's love with Mizzy, like, that came at the cost of Sua's own existence. Till's love for, Mizzy, which came at the cost of his own, like, freedom to some extent, because he was always changed up. Ivan's love for Till was obsessive to the point, again, he was willing to sacrifice himself, but also willing to take what he wanted, which was the kiss. Again, he was going to die, but also he wanted to take what he wanted, different interpretations. And then Luca, the biggest, like, victim of love exploitation, was he didn't care about anything except for Hyuna, and because of that, he just was willing to destroy anything in his path. It's complicated on unrequited love that we're constantly kind of seeing. But also, even when it's requited, or it was requited in Sua's and Maisie's case. Like in that case, their love currently is the purest form of it, which is weird to say because they were both willing to die for each other, and then Sua did die, and she was practicing her death. It's really interesting. Also, the flame.
살아갈 수 없는 존재들이니까.
Yeah, like there isn't anything truly accomplished because they can just build another stage. This kind of feels like an attempt for Mizzy to feel good about herself, which again Hina explains with like sense of justice that does exist, you know. Oh, he just burned. Okay, I can feel bad for you. You just burn like that, huh? Like you just go out like that. Damn. Did they beat her up? They probably beat her up to take off the laptop. That's why I assume. So when they were running towards her and when she was feeling the embrace section, that was probably her getting beaten up and jumped. Because she wasn't actually getting embraced by children. She was getting her ass kicked. You would think, but also you have to remember, like, in IRL, an event like that did happen in the UK, and that stadium is still going. Yeah. I mean, though, it's not to this level. My boy Till. Oh, she can hear her breath. Yeah, feeling his heart. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Till's alive, let's go. She was just willing to die with him, damn. But let's go, Till's alive. That is you don't react like that unless you hear breathing. Like, genuinely. I mean, I can continue and we'll find out. I know I shot you in the leg, but listen though, my friend is alive. I mean, again, it's like it's the love thing again. Like, love is such a driving force, and again, it makes you do things irrationally. Even like this is a rational action, which is, hey, can you save a friend's life? But it's also to the person whose leg you shot. You know what I mean? It's a rational but irrational reaction. Also, I like the guitars for this section. It kind of... One second. Violins and guitars. Till and... Yeah, Till and Luca. There's that section. And then... Oh, and the violins are getting weaker. It's just the guitar, kind of. Yeah. It's just a guitar, yeah. It kind of feels like a heartbeat, you know? Like, again, give it a listen. It kind of just feels like a heartbeat where only one person's surviving. Yeah. Because the violin goes out before the guitar. That is a really good way to do that, damn. Because, yeah. That's a really good way to do that. Yeah, Till Till and Luca. Okay.
인간에겐 그리고 이 짐승들에겐 어린 것의 순수함은 사치였다. 끝나지 않는 고통 속에서
Yeah, endless suffering. Damn.
사랑하고 사랑하며
Love is just the driving
언젠가
force.
올라를 희망을 품는 것은 살고자 하는 본능.
Oh, they were cloned. Huh.
이 탓임인가? 그 중심에 있던 여자. 지금은 마녀라 불리는 그 여자는 늘
The witch who was always
사랑을
searching.
찾곤 했다.
Damn.
그 사랑을 탓할 수 있을까? 이 원자의 굴레는 어디서부터 왔으며 도무지 해답이 없는 시련을
I see this neck scar. That looks like it's your boy Till. Yeah, the alien stage neck scar. Ooh. Okay, looks like. Okay, looks like the fight is happening. I guess a resistance continued. Which is good. But it's also sad that they just cloned the best competitors. Oh yeah, Alien Stage Museum is crazy actually. Yo, Till, I don't like your new haircut. I'ma be so real. And by that I mean, damn, you know what? No, I'll take it back. This is fine. You've aged. And you're smiling. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, good job. Hey. This gives me like behind the scenes actor AU vibes. Just like, yeah, this was all a joke. Oh yeah, no, I could tell Till was me. Otherwise he would have just told the kids where to go. Like, he literally had to tap. Which means Till can't sing anymore, which is tragic. Yeah. It also makes me... So, most likely what happened was, from the interpretation, it seems like Mizzy is kind of on the run. He does all again, which is great. Mizzy's still on the run. And DNA fused kids is crazy. So, most likely Mizzy might not be at the sanctuary place. Yeah. The Cynthia tragedy, yeah. That is straight up that child. That's crazy. I need to look at those kids again because that is crazy. Okay. Because okay. That is like Ivan and Sua, which that's a combo. Is it Sua or is it like, yeah. Ivan and Sua, that's a combo. That is a combo. Oh wait, Sua and Till? Oh, I can see that, yeah. And Till got too many kids then. Damn. Yeah, they pair males and females. Yeah, gotcha. I'm trying to figure out who was the one with gray hair. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be Till and yeah. So the gray haired one would be Till and who? Let's do. Because if we're thinking things through, yeah. Ivan and Sua, Till and this is some combo. Yeah. We don't see the eyes so we can't tell, but like that is definitely Till's hair. And then this one would be Till and Mizzy, and then Luca and Hyuna. That is some crazy comboing. Oh wait, no, that's who was who had yellow eyes again. I think that's Luke. That'll be a Luca combo if I remember. Yeah. Ivan and Mizzy's child is ironic. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
그 중심에 있던 여자.
Ooh, I interpreted it a different way. Yeah, I saw the Petri dish and I'm like, yeah, they're definitely doing some weird ass. So, Mizzy and Luca, definitely for that one. Hold up, there's a whole ass Mizzy and Luca child. Okay, we can figure out which one that is easy. So that'll be the okay. So that one's Mizzy and Luke. No, that doesn't make no sense. You know what? I'm not gonna figure out the biology. I ain't gonna figure out biology. This one would be, yeah. No, but that's Hyuna skin. Even, also funny, even in the death that blood hates each other, true. I'm guessing that might be the combo that didn't make help. Till having help made, help a kid made from two people where one loved them and the other, true, that's a good interpretation. Anyway, Till's busy being a dad. Oh, no human use? Oh, well, hold up. I want... Alien Stage Museum open. Okay, Alien Stage did end. Huh. No human... no human use, opposite. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sue and Luca for the last child. I saw that, definitely. We can definitely interpret that two of them are Luca's, and I think two of them are Till's, and then one of them is Ivan's. Yeah. You're gonna say that's crazy to have a museum like that. The kid with the pink hair looks like they're gonna sing Black Sorrow. Okay, that's Ivan. that is the most Black Sorrow look I've seen on a child ever. Oh yeah, they were comboing randomly. I think they just comboed everyone's DNA, so like it's random. Some of them are gonna be stronger than others. Definitely Ivan. Exactly. Again, that child was giving the Black Sorrow look. Oh yeah. Alien Stage. There we go. We finished it. Let's go. I hope that's not a sequel. I don't need a sequel. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this ending. I might be in the minority with this, but like I'm fine with this. People say the covers where the character covers the that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I do not want a sequel. Yeah, that's fine. I want it to be over. I don't need a continuation. I don't need a spin-off. It just needs to end. Because yeah. No, I'm not gonna read the comics, which is fine. But it's like when you continue a series after this point, you don't know what you're gonna do with it, you know? Best match. Come right to build true. Yeah. Like, if they know what they're going to do and it's already planned, fine, go ahead, do it. If you feel like this is your ending and this is the ending you want to do, go for it. You don't need to continue. It's a Squid Game problem. Because Squid Game, yeah. Squid Game has season 3. We don't need season 3, honestly. Squid Game for season 3 is like the most useless thing of all time. But yeah, damn, I'm gonna go through this again much slower. Luca just died like that, huh? Like, I get not every death is going to be satisfying because no death was really satisfying in Alien Stage. It was like different levels of a tragedy for each Alien Stage death. And before I continue, I need to grab someone. I need to grab someone. Get ready for me to call you. Okay, let's see how pissed off she is. Okay. Let's see how bad my interpretation was. Hello. One sec, I'm just doing transition.
Just crack my
You
my
cracked?
shoulder.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't hear it. I heard you stretch.
Okay.
Okay. What you gonna say to me? Okay, so
There's so many things wrong.
okay. It's always so many things wrong. Okay, break it down. What's the first wrong thing?
Wait, hold on. I need to rewatch it myself. Okay, so yeah, you say like, oh, this dude didn't deserve it. Like, you already saw that she needed a computer. Okay, so thoughts in line.
Okay.
There is
Don't shush me. It's my stream.
Comic.
No, you can't use the comics. You can't use the comics. I don't have the comics.
I can use the comics.
No, you can't use the comics. I only have the videos. I only. No. The context doesn't matter. I only have the videos.
Context matters.
No.
For this little thing.
Okay,
because
okay.
You saw Sua and Hyuna fighting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what Hyuna wanted to do is just destroy fucking everything.
Yeah.
Right? And Missy was like, why do my friends need to die? Why your friends need to die? Like, it's so natural to think in doing so,
okay.
right? And Hyuna is like, but we need to make like something big, something that will destroy everything. And
Yeah.
she's like, and Missy's like, there are humans who are helping the aliens. Like, I do not understand. That's why they were fighting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of context that I'm going to use from the comics. That was it. You think it's drama queen.
No. Here's the thing. If the video doesn't show me that, how the fuck am I meant to know?
They were fighting!
Yes, they were fighting, but I don't know about what.
Also, I call it. I so fucking call it. The first time I watched it, the Missy thing.
Yeah.
And also because of the comics as well.
See?
Because Missy was like, I'm gonna make Sua was like, I'm gonna make Missy remember me. But like, do you really want to be remembered in that way?
See, here's the thing. I figured that out without the comics. Did never forget that. Yeah? So that means you can figure things without the comics. All it means is the current, like, again, like, Hyuna, I get it. Because, like, I didn't understand, like, the full locked up thing. So, like, that is free for interpretation until you have the comics, which, like, just says out flat. So that's understandable. However, I understand they were arguing, you know? I did say they had a difference of opinion. I didn't know about what, but they had a difference. But also, I don't think all of the guys there knew that Hyuna was trying to kill them all.
No, they knew.
Man, they suck.
Like, everyone there knew. That's why they were partying. That's why they were having, like, the time of their lives. Because that was it. They were gonna die.
Oh, okay, that explains it, yeah. Man, Hyuna and her friends suck.
I mean, yeah, I can understand why they were wanting.
I get it, yeah. No,
but
like,
at the same time, I'm with Missy on this one. Like, death will not bring you solution or resolution to this big ass problem.
Death is only a, like, it doesn't let you do anything afterwards, you know? Like, you don't get to see if you've achieved your goal or not.
Exactly.
Hyuna has no idea if a goal was achieved in death. She assumes that she probably did get that. You know, she got to tell Luca, I hate you, and then she just imagines everything exploded.
Ooh, you're wrong on that, because Hyuna actually loved Luca.
She gave the I hate you speech.
No, okay, she hated him, but at the same time, she loved him. Like, if you rewatch Wake, you will see that at the end, she was like, I really, really wanted to hate you, but I love you.
1 second, let me find Wedge.
See, this is why you need me.
No, don't even. You're bringing comic knowledge. I don't need that shit.
It's not even about the comics. It's a part that Hyuna says in the video. And also, the crystal heart thing. Yeah. It's an allegory of how toxic.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Everyone's love was. No, let me finish, you fucker.
It's my stream.
Let me finish. Like, Ivan was so hard to make Till love him, to make Till see him, that everything was forceful. Everything was about violence, force. That was since the beginning. But like, punching him, like scratching him, like licking his blood. Ew. What's the other one? Luca, who love Hyuna so much that destroy everything around her, aka her brother, also her. That's why he's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And both Missy and Sue have been so dependable of each other that it's in a very toxic way. Again, I'm gonna use the comics on this one.
No, no, you don't get to use the comics. You don't get to use the comics. You don't get to use the comics. You don't.
I'm gonna say it either way. Okay, so in one of the
I'm gonna
comics,
mute you.
right?
There you go. You're muted from stream. You don't get to use the comics. You don't get to use the comics. I'm not gonna be like, oh, in the light novel, and actually, no. Shaking my head.
It was important.
Yeah, but like, whatever. It's again, I only have the visual knowledge. You're not gonna tell me to read the extra law, like.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna. Tell
Well, yeah,
you.
okay. I get what you mean. Yeah, Hyuna was like, "Hey, but I love you, but feel the endless feeling of how love can feel pain and all that shit at the end." And again, endlessly.
Oh yeah, no, for sure,
Yeah.
Joy, for sure.
Yeah,
Like you can understand on the face value, what
Yeah, that's why
was
I'm like,
said about the relationship.
yeah. That's
But
why I'm
yeah.
like against you bring up comic knowledge, just because two things. First of all, I can't verify it straight away. Like, I know you're
You
not gonna be
can.
lying. Well,
Like they're
isn't
free on Patreon.
I don't have a Patreon.
You don't need to. You can just click it and they're free.
Yeah, but like, can't show them on screen, I assume.
True.
There you go. So
I
I can't verify
Well,
things.
Kind of public, I guess. Because you don't need to
It depends.
pay.
It depends, because if I'm just reading what the comic says, is not being transformative enough. It's levels to it, so yeah. It's the same reason why you can't really show comics on stream unless you like remove all the text from the text bubbles. Some
But
people get
anyway, I
away with
fucking hate
mangas.
Sora.
Anyway,
I hate so for that.
it's shit.
Anyway.
They're both the same. Yeah, sure.
I hate Sua more than Missy.
I mean, yeah, Mizzy got a redemption arc. Sua died.
Yeah, fucking bitch. Good riddance.
Bro,
Sorry.
bro, you and Sua do not have a relationship at all. Damn.
Yeah.
If you were in
I'm
Alien
sorry.
stage, you would be like the character just punching Sua all the time.
Yep.
And then someone will interpret it as toxic love.
No. It will be a straight up hate for
No.
her.
No. Yeah, there's gonna be the narrator saying, it was toxic love that brought them together in a way they cannot understand.
Ew, no.
Yeah. And then it'll show the heart with you punching it. But yeah,
and also, oh yeah, continue.
but yeah, again, like, Sua's not the worst, I will say. She accepted her demise too early. That's the issue. Like, she didn't fight for her own existence. She just wanted Mizzy to live on without knowing what the consequences of that would be. She focused on herself, which is understandable. Again, it goes to show that love was, first of all, it was super codependent. But when Sua realized that she wanted Mizzy to live, she cut that codependence by just dying. You know what I mean? Like, practicing her own death, removing her lines so Mizzy could, get more. Like, she stacked it all towards Mizzy. So it's codependent love, but like levels to it as well. Then it goes to Till. Till's understanding of love is in the really basic, I have a crush on her way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Till's love
Till's
is,
love-
I will say, like, kind of the purest in the sense of childhood innocence.
Yeah, he saw someone pretty and said like, "Man, she's so pretty.
Yeah.
I like her."
Yeah.
And that was
You know?
it.
Yeah.
Because
and
I don't think Missy ever
she never
paid
understood.
him no mind.
She paid him mind during Blink Gone. That's when she saw him for real. Because she kind of got stunned at that. So it was like she realized the crush in that moment, and then he got shot, which exacerbates her reaction, you know? And then when she sees him breathing, it's like the desperate plea of like, please save him, you know? So like she understood it at the end. It doesn't mean she accepted it or was requited. Like she understood it at the very end. I'm not Anubis. No. You cannot split multimedia. This is the same shit Dot Hack does. I'm not gonna read the Dot Hack light novels. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to get an understanding from the game. I get to interpret my shit how I see it.
I'm with Madame.
No, like Chad, you agree. Like if there's one, if media's available, yeah. Of course it's passionate. It's like it's the Kingdom Hearts problem. Like I'm not gonna tell someone to play the Kingdom Hearts mobile game. I'm not. Like straight up, I'm not going to.
Yeah, and also Kingdom Hearts is just
Don't even.
mid at best.
Girl, I am going to ban you so quickly. Exactly, Joy. I agree. It needs to be optional, not mandatory.
Yeah, it's optional.
Yeah. Then don't say I need to read the comics.
But kind of you need to.
If it's optional, I don't need to do shit.
Excuse me, side. Sorry. Like, Kingdom Hearts is just such a freaking mess that I'm like.
It's
No.
not a mess. It's one of the. It's so simple.
No.
Death Stranding is a mess.
Hey, you leave that Stranding alone. You leave that.
No.
Stranding
If
alone.
you have you played Death Stranding too?
Haven't played it. Watched one of my favorite streamers watch it, and also I have a lot of love because
All
you know,
all I'm going
the
to say
director.
is the guitar scene.
You know they silly. You know they silly. It's like saying that Devil May Cry is
No.
one of the most serious video games ever. Like no.
Death Stranding had a level of seriousness, and then it keeps on jumping the shark.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why fucking God is gonna be in the second.
However, I don't need to read the Death Stranding novel to understand Death Stranding.
Wait, there's a novel?
There's probably a novelization. I'm just making a point.
Oh.
They have a collection available, and you have to keep in mind that the Game Boy Advance game was on the PlayStation 2 as well, so there was that. The PlayStation 2 ended production when the PSP game came out. There wasn't an official game on the PS3, it was on the Nintendo 3DS, and then they made a collection. And the one Nokia game is on the Nintendo DS as well. Thank you for my
Anyway,
TED
let's
talk.
go back to Alien Stage because I think
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
getting too sideways.
Okay, I can get back to it. Yeah. So, Luca crying again. I get it, but also Mizzy like gets it. They're both as bad as each other at this point.
Yeah. Wait, actually, in chat, did you see it? Did you see the Lucas clone back?
At the very end, was there another Luca clone?
When they're announcing that, when Isaac's saying like the witch that's in the fire, on the very top it says Lucas back or something like that.
Oh, that's
And in
oh,
wage,
my-
and in wage, because you cannot say anything about it. In wage, you can see Luca killing all his clones because yeah, he's a clone.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think he's back. Also, man, okay, I've lost interest. Clones, damn. I can't believe
Lucas clone?
clones broke me. Yeah, I assume Lucas clones got destroyed. I assume.
I don't know. He was very profitable.
I mean, yeah, but also Alien Stage isn't continuing anymore.
I mean, if it's to be believed, and he was burned into ashes, then yeah, he was a clone because he was not moving because of Yuna's body just lying there. So that's why I'm saying probably a clone.
It's probably a clone, or if they didn't have any clones, they did everything they could to save his body. Because I'm looking at the billboard, it definitely looks like an older fucking Luca. And we have to keep in mind the tragedy happened 7 years ago. But yeah, and also it's only showing half of his face, so the other half could be burnt.
True. It's more a transition. You think he will?
It could be a transition. Yeah.
Luca is a very interesting character. Yeah. In my opinion.
I can agree on that. Again, Luca's characterization is the best version of twisted love because nothing else matters except for Hyuna's love. But also he knows how to manipulate and twist the scene. Like he knows that he's the presence on stage.
Yeah. I mean, he was a winner in Alien Stage for like I don't know how many times. Yeah. That's why they say like almost at the beginning. I could be wrong. Someone can.
Oh, he won multiple times. I don't know how many years, but he was the multiple star winner. You know.
Yeah.
He was something celebrated.
Ooh, someone is in me. Oh no. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'll say I don't think it's a clone because of the condition of his finger. That's not even aliens were able to heal. Okay. I don't think this was said in the comics or I didn't see it, but like, why is that? Like, we saw it happening on the video that his fingers just turned like purplish lilac in front of us. Why that happened?
I don't know. I think it's either the fingers are like dead cells.
You think?
Possibly, yeah. He does play the violin, but like I think his fingers might just like be like, because usually when your fingers are bleed, that means you're not getting blood through them. So I feel like his fingers have like cold blood or dead edges.
But it wouldn't be like more blackish if he was like kind of necrotic.
It wouldn't be necrotic if he's, you know, like, they're probably gonna try and keep him in best condition. And the best they can do is, like, save this off from getting too bad. So it's probably not getting necrotic.
Yeah, I think in ways, it was seen that they were, like, intubating him, like, a lot of different things.
So I think it's, again, like, he's the perfect singer, which explains the clones, but also they're doing their best to try and keep him alive.
Yeah. But anyways, I think this is one of the first times that I'm agreeing so much with you, except for a few details. So
that's fine.
Good job on being right for once.
I mean, here's the thing. It's difficult for me to be wrong about Suwa and Mizzy because I am a Yuri connoisseur.
Aha. Yeah, you don't want to see my Hechi Yuri.
I'm not gonna watch porn.
But it's good. You can analyze the teacher, the student.
We're talking about Alien Stage. Get back to it. But yeah, again, one thing I really did like was the missile coming down and destroying the Alien stage because, again, the children laughing is the same way the aliens were laughing, which I don't know who in chat mentioned it, but like, legit is bang on because, you know, they find the kids can find it funny finally, you know. It also kind of reminds me of like, you know, the missile in the like first episode that it's flying.
Yeah.
Like, we got to close it with this like a similar missile going down and like hitting the stage, you know.
In the first episode, or it was Black Sorrow?
Not Black Sorrow. I think there was a missile in both Black Sorrow and what's the? I don't know.
Because in Black Sorrow, something happened that something was getting destroyed, and Ivan was like pulling on Till's sleeve, be like, "Hey, come on, we can be free."
Yeah.
He was like, "No, let me go back for Missy."
Yeah, it was the missile that was trying to get them to freedom, right?
Yeah, and I was like, well, shit. I guess I'm going to
Yeah.
follow
I
you.
think there was a
guess.
missile during Clementine, but I'll double check. I might be super wrong.
Man, how long has it been Clementine?
Clementine is
Also-
3 years old.
That's on my list.
No,
my
2
least
years, 2
Favorite
years.
song. I do not like it.
It's pretty mid. You're right. It's during it's round three, which also explains why the children are falling down because you know, Till finally was on the rocket with Ivan. You know.
Oh, and
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That the kids laughing
Yeah.
and Ivan's eyes finally getting some eye shine
Yeah.
in glitter after Till grabbed his hand. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh! I know this is all in Missy's head, but like,
Yeah.
oh,
But it's still a
So
nice interpretation. They all got to go on that rocket, but like, in a sense, it doesn't matter about the rocket because they get to destroy everything around them. You know. They get to all be together and fall together and see the destruction.
yeah.
And I'm also glad Till was the one who grabbed Ivan's hand. You know, look at their smiles.
Mhm.
And also,
for
the
those-
only person that's not in like any of the missile images is actually Luca.
Yeah, of course. Why will he?
I know, I'm agreeing. Like, he wouldn't be there because he was kind of king of, you know, the stage.
Yeah, that's
He
why
wouldn't
he's
leave,
back.
yeah.
Also, for those who don't know, Q-Ming, I think, did a few episodes of No Home. And for those who like a little bit of drama and like hard stuff, kind of like Ellen Stage, but like in reading version, the manga is really good.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit heart wrenching, so you know,
Yeah.
support Q-Ming.
But yeah,
Yeah.
how are we ranking Karma? Like, out of all of them?
Ugh. Okay, wait, let me check.
Okay. Because,
I might,
okay.
I might lose some of them.
Okay, let me go through each song. So, okay, round 1, My Clementine. How do you feel about that? Out of 10. I think it's a 5.
Yeah, I think it's a 5.
It's a 5. The round itself is a 7, but I think the song is a 5. So it bounces out to a 6. Then what's the round 2
2?
song called again?
I forgot. It's just Till song.
Till song. It's called Till the End apparently. Yeah.
Haha.
I think yeah.
I
the
think
song-
it's a 7.
The song itself is this. Yeah, the song itself is a 7. I'll say the video is also a 7. So like it's an even 7. Yeah. Then Black Sorrow. That's an 8. I don't care what anyone says.
10 out of 10.
That's an 8 on 9. I'm not gonna give it a 10. I know what my 10 is going for.
10 out of 10.
No.
Why? Because I think it's one of the first episodes that they really went out
Yeah.
in animation, in stylization, in a little bit of more
Yeah.
storytelling.
It
So I
definitely
really like that.
defined the rest of the series. So that's why I'm giving it a 9. Then Ruler of Heart, round 5.
I
I'm
like it.
I'm
Like,
going
gonna
to give it
a
an
9.
8. 8. Yeah.
I'm
I-
going to give it a 9 because
Nine's
we're
good.
seeing a little more
Yeah.
of Luca's personality and
Mhm.
also a little more of Missy's
Yeah.
real personality.
Yeah. It really goes to show. I think you know what, I'm gonna bump it up to a 9. I think it's because legitimately it really goes to show how messed up the whole competition is and how people try and get ahead, and also it breaks down like Mizzy's form of love. Like it really breaks it down because it shows how codependent she was and how, you know, Luca can take advantage of that. But also gives us like the mystery and introduction of Hyuna as well. Yeah. Then which is the next song? Oh,
In.
not All In. It's Mizuna, the one where they're in the box, I think. Oh, that's not a song. That's just visual.
Yes, that's
We can
the
skip
song.
it. Skip it. All In. All In. I'm going to give that a 9 as well.
I don't know.
It's a banger though. Has a great music video and is like now in this context is They're partying because they're all going to fucking die.
8.5.
8.5. Okay.
8.5 because we're seeing Missy with short hair, and I hate her with short hair.
Move the fuck on with that. It's a 9. Move on.
She looks ugly. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Okay, and then round 6. What was this one again? Cure. Man, here's my hot take. Here's my hot take. That's a 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I like things. I've mentioned this multiple times. I like things until we get to the end. Because I wanted Till to fight more. But that's just my personal feelings. The song's fantastic. The song itself is like a 9/10. Like, I love the song Cure. It's good. It's Black Sorrow energy. It has Till, my dude. The issue with me is how the round actually goes, you know? And that's just personal preference. Like, everyone can disagree with me on that, and I completely understand. Because, again, that's your personal preference. And I'm fine for people to say I'm wrong with it, but that's okay, you know?
I'm giving a 10 because, yes, we're seeing how caring Ivan can be instead of being so violent and impulsive of his love. And at the same time, we see, like, Till, he was espresso depresso, and then he's like, oh shit, I guess I'm gonna give like a little another push for Missy and for Ivan because he sacrificed because of me. And that's why I'm like, 10 out of 10.
So
you can get your redemption arc Till, I guess.
That's fair. And then we get to Blink Gone. That's a 10. Blink Gone's a 10. Like, we have the guitar, we have the violin, we have 2 people competing at the top of their game, and we knew the ending was going to happen like that. Like, we knew, but it didn't stop Till from trying, and like the video's so good, and we finally get to see, Till's crush on Mizzy get acknowledged just for a brief moment. Mizzy gets to see Till for who he is, and we also, get to see. What's his name again? Luca. Yeah, we get to see how Luca reacts and stuff, and it's good. And Ivan isn't forgotten throughout this. Ivan is there. Like, we get all the layers. That's why I'm like, that is a fucking 10.
Okay, Wage.
Wage. That's a 5.
What?
I didn't care for it. It felt like a filler arc.
To me, it's an 8. Because we're seeing Hyuna, because we just see Hyuna as this rebel, as this person who just like go crazy or go hard, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know her. Yeah, that's fine.
So we're seeing more of her, and we're seeing a little bit more of this twisted personality of Luca. And also because of the song, how intimate it is. Because if you read the lyrics, you're like, well, damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
I get you. I get you.
Like, I couldn't care less for Luca. I'm gonna be completely honest. But I am so in love with how there's this relationship that we didn't know are unfolding. That's why I'm like, damn.
I get that. For me, it's a 5. Let me break it down. So, I understand we get to see Hyuna's perspective and Luca's stuff, but it's like, we halfway through it just becomes a fantasy, and that fantasy I don't really care for. It kind of feels like filler, And while the song and the lyrics are very strong, the visuals just become about everyone else, and it stops the song being personal, in my opinion.
You think?
Yeah.
Because when Hyuna was dying, because she was getting shot and was looking at this dude, she was like, I love you, but I hate you. Yeah. And this was like our entire history.
Yeah, no, like the start and the end are strong. Yeah. The middle is my problem.
The middle? What's the middle?
The middle is why they showed the future of another timeline where like everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that becomes about everyone.
True, I guess.
Yeah. Like it just feels less personal, and also Sua gets way more time than she deserves during this song.
Sue or Missy?
Sua.
Mm.
It becomes a thing of Sua and Missy halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it takes away some of that personal touch for that song. And then Karma, I want to give it a 10, but that's only because I just watched it. I feel like it's an 8.
For me, it's a 7.
Yeah, because the song itself isn't strong.
It wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Clementine is below it.
Yeah.
But
Is everything about that song is carried by the visuals and storytelling, not the song itself. And the thing like I enjoy the most, which is replayed the least, is just the guitar and the violin, which is Till's and Luca's heartbeat. Because we see Luca's heartbeat go off first in the terms of music, and Till's guitar keep on going until it goes to black, you know? That's a nice, you know, a narrative device. I like that. Whereas, yeah.
The reason why I'm not giving it like a lower score is because we got to have Till back, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm fine
like,
with that. I'm fine with that. And like he got a really cool entrance scene.
Yeah, I'm sad that he wasn't, you know, gone with Ivan, but at the same time, I'm happy that he's staying. He's with the rebellion or the resistance or whatever, and he's helping his children, clones.
his children, I guess. Man, it's gonna be weird looking at the love child of Sua and Ivan. No, Mizzy and
like,
Ivan, yeah.
No,
again,
like everyone.
Yeah, everyone. It's so weird. Like again, specifically the, you know, Sua and Mizzy and Ivan kid, because again the Black Sorrow look. Like, let me send you the picture. Like, you can't tell me this child doesn't sing Black Sorrow in the bathroom. Like, look.
The only thing
That child is singing Black Sorrow.
No, yeah, for sure. But the only thing that I can hope in the future, in a future that I also hope we do not have, because we don't need another saga, is that continuation, is that this child will also have the shine that Ivan had. When their illusions were like flying as children, because Tilly is gonna take well care of them.
Yeah, like I hope like those kids, like in the fantasy, those kids are gonna have like a good life, you know? Well, people are gonna write fan fiction. The kids will be fine.
Oh, there's already fan fiction about Missy being the resistance and hating this Missy Ivan child because this kid is not me. Like, obviously it's not you, but like, this kid is not me. This kid does not represent what I'm fighting for. Like, yeah, bitch.
Bitch.
We know, but like, put it down.
y'all can write better fan fiction. I know you can. I know you can. This is like when you see a Naruto fanfiction where it's like, I'm gonna make Naruto the most OP character of all time ever. Y'all can write better than that. Stop it. Yeah. But yeah, that's...
also, I like that we do not know what happened to Missy.
100%. Like, she could be there in the resistance with Till, but I doubt it. Like, she probably got kicked out of the resistance.
Yeah, most likely, because she condemned Hina. She condemned the entirely of their plan.
Yeah. There's also the chance that, you know, Till isn't working with the resistance, but is working with
no, for sure he is. For sure.
No, I'm saying there's a chance. There's a chance he might not be with the resistance, but with Mizzy, or knows where she is. You know, something like that. Because he doesn't look like someone who's chasing the crush they had, you know? Like, he's got something more important to do. But also, it could also mean that, you know, they do get to see each other once in a while. Because, you know, at least from my interpretation, it's like, well, how's the best way to phrase it? The crush was acknowledged. She did everything she wanted to save Till. And also, we get that narration which talks about the witch that was searching for love, you know? Which makes you think, like, she's aware of it, she doesn't know how to approach it. So, like, she's probably still in the distance.
I don't know. I'm happy with the outcome. There's some things that I would like to change from the
Yeah,
beginning.
what
that,
would
like,
you say?
they were wronging as an artist,
Mhm.
Humang and BB Nose.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It's
it was a good show.
yeah, 100%. And like you can only change things because of hindsight. Like when you have that knowledge now, you can only be like, okay, I'll change this, this, and this. You know?
Oh, Missy's name means unknown. In
Yeah.
which language?
That's funny because Ivan Till's song is technically called Unknown as well, which makes more sense now. Damn, he was down bad. Damn, he was down bad for a lesbian.
Oh, Korean?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the song is Till's song's called Unknown. Yeah. / till the end. Damn, he was down bad for a lesbian. I'm sorry, she was bi, you know.
What?
Maybe she was bi. I don't know.
No, she was entirely lesbian.
I don't feel like a
Comics. Sorry.
You can't use additional information. And also, no lesbian looks at a dude like that when Till was on stage. During Blink Gone.
She was like, "Oh my gosh, you're alive!" More
That-
than like, "Oh my gosh, I love you."
It was
Like,
more.
what were
It
you
was a
about?
look of, damn, I miss you. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you can miss your gay, straight friends if you're gay /
I ain't reaching out to my gay friend like this. Hold up. What was it? Let me screenshot. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is the fun part of like interpretations. Like, I'll put on screen as well.
She was just happy that he was alive because in the comics,
Don't bring up the comics. It doesn't matter. Genuinely, additional media does not matter.
You don't like me. You don't let me share my knowledge.
Dead ass. The comics don't matter.
Yeah, exactly, Torres. Exactly.
Hey, I can interpret it how I want to interpret it. But you know, if she's 100% lesbian, damn, Till, you down bad for a lesbian. Which is fine. That happens, I guess.
Oh my god. Anyway, I just came to scream. Do you want me to dip or?
No, we're gonna end stream soon. It's not like I can make more content.
Oh, okay.
We made an 8-minute video into 1.5 hours. I think we did good. Unless I pause every single frame. No.
Oh, we're good.
But yeah. No, we don't need to. We don't need to.
Analyze
We don't need
stuff.
to. I did my analyzing. Still, it's if we're going with comic book knowledge, yeah, like if we use that knowledge just for a quick second, Till you were never going to win anything.
I'm thinking of the flower that has been shown.
I think it's the flower that was on the headdress that was destroyed at a certain point.
I'm thinking it's a poppy flower. I'm thinking because on my utmost knowledge of Hanakotoba, I think poppy means loss or like death or something like that. Oh, it's an anemone? Oh shit. I thought it was a poppy. It looked like a poppy to me.
It's probably an anemone.
Wait, how does an anemone look actually? Oh yeah, totally an anemone. I thought it was a poppy because of the meaning. That means like war or loss. I was like, oh shit. That's a strong implication in the Hanakatoa.
Yeah. Anima means what does it mean? It means sincerity, which is fucked up because all of that love was kind of fucked. I mean, it was sincere in that sense as well. The point is, there is no point. Alien Stage is over. It had a satisfying ending. You know, it doesn't mean the bad guys don't lose instantly. That's life. Things take time,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I think we've reached the end of today's stream. Heck yeah. I hope you enjoyed the alien stage reaction. Who knows? Maybe I'll do more reactions. I doubt it. Or maybe I should. I don't know. What you saying?
Oh yeah, sorry to barge in.
I
To
invited you.
yell.
I invited you to yell at me. It doesn't matter. Again, difference of opinions. Like, it adds more perspective. Let me find someone for us to raid.
I'm
Who
shedding
can
my
raid?
skin.
Stop shedding your skin.
I cannot. It's
We're-
actually
we're
something
gonna
that has been happening for like 2 years now that only my hands shed.
You need to get that looked into. Anyway, thank you all for being here. We're gonna raid Velocity, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank
Yeah,
you,
bye-bye.
and once again, goodbye.